David has gone over the rainbow from the very first film ever. He lives in a different reality than you or I do, and that's quite obvious. But from the very first moment I ever saw a David Lynch film, which was Eraserhead, it may have been the first weekend it was ever at midnight, and I started raving about it in the press because it was such an amazing movie, and of course it still is. I was one of the first people that ever came out for Eraserhead when it first came out because I was promoting Female Trouble, and that's when we met. David Lynch, I had found one of his here, and this is Twin Peaks, and because I'm, Johnny come lately, but I'm in the middle of watching the new Twin Peaks, all 18 episodes, which is even artier and more insane, and I'm just amazed how he ever got it past the studio that made it when they showed him the script. What? Huh? So I'm a big fan of David Lynch, and so I'm a big fan of David's, and I love this one. I love this one, especially what maybe everybody else didn't like quite as much, but to me, it's really a good one. I haven't seen it in a long time, so it's one that I can watch twice. I think David and I both have a love and a hate for the 1950s in America. I mean, the 50s was a terrible time. I mean, it was the most judgmental, conformist thing ever. That's why rock and roll exploded. It was the first way to rebel from all that. So I think David would probably agree with that we grew up with the same music, the same censorship in movies that came falling down over the years. And even though I think our films are very, very different, I think that we are certainly kindred spirits and have the same sense of humor. My favorite thing that David said is that he loves making the movie, he loves editing, he loves thinking it up, but then it's released and the heartbreak begins. What a great line. I know the feeling.